Hey, what's up guys? Captain Jack here, and I am back with another little review of a Steam Workshop item from I wanted to say Stranded Deep then, from Space Engineers. Brain is not with it today. From Space Engineers, yeah. What is that little yellow ship? Oh, okay, it's a mining hauler. Nice. We'll stay away from that. This that we've got in front of us here, this rather odd looking ship, is the Olympia. It's a completely vanilla ship, so no mods on this one. It's made by someone called the Beauty of War SXH on the Steam Workshop. It's, as I said, it's completely vanilla. It's a pretty crazy looking ship with all these armor sections and then open sections. It's got good protection, but it also has these open bits that do kind of leave you a little bit vulnerable. I mean, the engines aren't really covered. It's all ion thrusters as well, so it's only in space. It can't go anywhere near gravity. Or basically, well, you can go into gravity, but you can't go into a planet. You just won't get out. And as you can see, there's a lot of nice design to it, though. It's been well built. It's been well thought out. It's not you're sort of, sometimes quite a lot of the time you get just really square ships. This has definitely been designed, and I do love the way that it just comes together. All the little pieces sticking out here and there that give it an overall kind of collective design. It's amazing. It really is brilliant. I think it could only be more awesome if when it came into land or something, this leg and that leg kind of turned on a just turned on an axis and became like the landing legs or something. But yeah, it looks really good. I'm completely not with it today, so I'm probably going to be speaking like completely crazy. As you can tell. But this is one really nicely put together ship. Externally it just looks really good. Lots of support for guns. Tons of weaponry. Really brilliant little design features. Lots of these little armor blocks he's done between each of the engines here, just to give it that bit of design. Some half-built blocks here. I think they're wheel blocks that are half-built. So they look different. More armor sections here between each of these, and these are the oxygen generators, oxygen farms. And they're actually on rotators, so they actually rotate to the side to, I think it's to get a better view of the sun, depending on how you're parked, or you can rotate them for protection. I can't exactly remember why they rotate, but they rotate. It's very well thought out and very well put together. But let's jump into my character and let's go and have a little looky round, shall we? So we want that button. And we want that button. So yeah, this is the rear of the ship. Round here is the front, and we're going to enter through. I haven't seen any, unless I've been really dumb. I haven't seen any doors. The only entrance I can see is this main hangar bay. So let's was it that button? It was that button. Front open. Just wait for this to come down. Love those sound effects. And then we can close it. It's a brilliant door as well. Really big, lots of space. You'll be able to get some nice sized support ships in here. That locking sound. Brilliant. And it's a big hangar too. I mean, it's not long big, but it's tall. So you can get a few ships in here. if you're just using it as a staging port and you're not actually moving anywhere, you could just open that door and have a few small drones in here just parked up, being repaired, just hovering or whatever. But then there's still enough deck space that you could get a couple of fighters in here, or scout ship. Wow, I'm really stuck. A scout ship or a shuttlecraft of some kind. Just get that in here and lock it down and off you go. We've got to go through these airlocks. Everything in here is on sensors as well. So it does run a little bit slow, and if you've not got a good system it can be a little bit laggy because everything is censored and everything is automated. Let's go up here quick. Have a look around. This is watch this, look. These are the controls for the refineries. You've got conveyor system controls, modules control, and the refinery on-off switch. All automated. And this tells you what's going on with the refineries here. So it tells you which refinery it is, what's going on, its power, its productivity, you know, all that stuff. The actual refineries down there. And you've got the same over this side for this one, for the assembler. And then you've got it's a bit of a pain that they have to be right in the middle of the floor, so you can't skirt around them, which means the door's going to open every time you walk past. This is just a little overview station, just a little catwalk where you can look down and see what's going on, see the people working on the ships. You can also look up through the glass there, see all the stuff happening. Quite handy. Through here, again, more half-built blocks to just add to the design, and the use of colour in here is really good. He's got the grey blocks, but then he's also got some blues and some whites just to mix it up a bit. It looks really nice the way it works together. Oops, I pressed F. Don't try and open doors in this one, just let it do it automatically. So this is the main control room. You've got your computer cores, some side seats here, just to sort of add in the effect of looking like there's control stations. You've got, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, this is components. This is components being made by the assembler, right, which is currently none. And this is block count on the ship. So this is how many blocks are made, the ship's made of, which is pretty cool. And I guess once damaged or destroyed, you can see that the amount has gone down. This tells you what to do when you get into the control seat, which is up there, which I'll show you in a minute. Again, more control seats around the outside. This is the way up to the main cockpit, which I'll show you in a minute. This is the meeting hall through here. I'll show you those stairs in a minute as well. This is just the main meeting hall. This is where you can see those oxygen farms on the side there. You know, a bit of a window there just to show you the outside world. But also it's fairly protected by stuff in the way, so you're not going to be destroyed too easily. You could do with a table, but it's a nice little meeting hall. What does that do? Meeting hall lights. Fair enough. And then up the back here, this is this goes up to the escape room. Oh, actually, I'm going to show you that last. The escape room is awesome. I'm going to show you that last. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to quickly run back this way. Back this way. Because there is another way of going around. And I want to be thorough and make sure I've shown you all of it. Because remember, we came up these stairs to look round. Actually, no. I have missed something. That is, yeah. This is the sitting room. You can just chillax in here and watch everything that's happening down there, or look at the pipe work, or you can come through here. And this is a big old observation deck. You can see the main hangar entrance, ships that are coming in and out. You've got your cryo bays here, cryo chambers, for people to, save themselves in and to go on long journeys. You've got your medical bays, heal yourself up, and then you've got double glazing, which is good. You've got extra protection here. You can see out into the world, and if that front window gets destroyed, you're still protected. So it's pretty cool. So this is just a nice little observation deck. If we go back this way, this now goes back down to the main section. And obviously we've been out there. This is where we came up in the first place. And if we go back down here, that's the main hangar there, and we come this way, this takes you into the reactor room. There's the jump drive here, all the gyros, and I love the way he's designed this as well. The way it's all been laid out. And sort of angled and shaped, and everything's in its place. And it's tight-knit like a proper working ship would be. It's not open and luxurious. It's all pushed in there, and it's a proper engineering section. You've got the main reactor, you've got the battery supplies here, all the piping. Then you've got the secondary engine room, which has got cargo storage space and a secondary reactor with more gyros. Lots more pipe work. There's so much pipe work all around this ship, all down there. It's crazy. And then this just ends here, the lower section. And then this brings us back up to this meeting room, which is what those stairs were. So if I quickly take you through to the control room, and we come up here, and we get in the seat, and then it's 1. See if you've got all the controls down here. It's 1 to make it all work. And there's all your information. Brilliant, eh? You've got your ore levels and components, everything that's being stored or created, all in there. Tells you what your oxygen's like, how your ammo's doing, what tools are working, what you've got in your tool storage. And that just scrolls up and down. On this side, you've got block count, what blocks you've got on the ship, the number of each one. And then in the center here, you've got your main, your speed, your acceleration, your location, time and date. You've got your main reactor power, battery power, what you're using, what you're creating. So all the typical stuff. And let's see what else we've got here. We've got, I don't know what number 2 does. Number 2 puts you in orange mode, apparently. Let's have a quick look at that and see what it does. Wrong one. Just looking at the wrong thing. Let's quickly come out of the seat. Why am I getting the wrong button? I know what it is. That's what I've done. Yeah, I know what I did. So yeah, so number 2 brings you into emergency mode. Or battle mode, as it's also known. Then you've got your rocket launchers on the front of the ship, which if we go into F9, actually sorry, if we're going to F8, wrong side, come around this side, see them there? That's your rocket launchers. You've got your main battery supply on or off, so you can use your batteries. And the backup batteries on or off. You've got your forward camera, so you can see what you're doing. Jump drive, jump button, basically. So you have to manually go into the jump drive and set it up, but that's your jump button. 8 is just your antenna on and off, and 9 is your front lights on and off. So you've got a good stack of things there. And then there's your main reactors. So that's a well-stacked seat, basically, a well-stacked operating system. And I do love the way that this all happens. Watch. And then offline. That all goes back. Jump out the seat and continue on. Now I'm going to take you up to the escape room, as it's called. Which is a brilliant room. I keep pressing F on the doors. I don't mean to. Go up either way, it doesn't really matter. Go up that way, or you can go up this way. It all leads to the same place, to the escape pods. Now, these are absolutely brilliant. It took me a little while to figure out how you get into them. And it tells you here what to do. Just press 1 to escape. But that's the cockpit there. So you look at that and press your button to get in. And there isn't really an external view. And then you just press 1. The escape hatch opens. Ship power comes on. Well, pod power comes on. It's not really a ship. And then launch. And if we quickly flick to the outside view. And this is it. And then after a minute, the external, there you go, the external engines will come on. And then you can control it and go wherever you need. Once we say that, then we can just fly around. And I imagine you could probably go and land it again, back on the ship. Or you can zoom off down to a planet and crash land, and it's got all the gravity blocks on it so that it will actually stick in an atmosphere and get weighted down to the floor faster, I guess. But yeah, so I thought that was a pretty funny little addition. You know, some you do see sometimes on ships that they have escape pods, and it's normally just something you get in and it fires out, and it's just a little ship or something like that. But I just thought this one was absolutely brilliant. It's a proper little escape pod with a little hatch door that opens and you just fire out. But yeah, let's go and land this back in the hangar, shall we? What this ship does need is a sensor on the hangar, so you can just, yeah, if it's just you, or even a hangar door control up in the cockpit, and then you can see they've got the meeting room there. Let's fly this thing inside. Oh, slowly. Wow, what was that? That was weird. What just happened? The ship just suddenly, like, flew down. That was really weird. Hang on, I've got to test this out. I've got to see what's going on there. Right, there's no sensors on the front that I can see. No, not a single sensor. So if I fly towards the hangar and then start to slow down, it automatically fires away. That's awesome. It's got an avoidance system built in. That's pretty cool. I like that. That is actually really good. I'm going to give this design top marks for that, because an avoidance system built in is one thing you don't ever see. That is actually a really good little bit of design. I like it a lot. But I'm going to park this thing up here anyway. Get back inside the ship. Wrong button. And I didn't actually show the last ship I did. I meant to do it, but I completely forgot. I didn't show it firing its guns or flying. So I'm going to show this ship flying around. Show you what it looks like. Close that up. Yeah, that door's off until the seal is locked. And oxygen level returns. There we go, door's open. Let's go back up here to the control room, get back into pilot seat. And then let's go to the external view. So this is, oh god, we're getting caught. Quite a big ship, as you can see. I mean, driving wise, it's fairly heavy. It's not massively armoured, so it's not really heavy. It turns not too bad. It's got a good amount of gyros. Possibly do with some more. And because it's only got the small ion engines, it's not massively fast. See, that's the oxygen farms. They collapse in when you go into battle mode. I don't know what that was. And I can't see because of this external view thing that it's doing. Whoa, yeah, that's really lagging me out. There's a because of the way the cockpit's set up and the way the stuff is set up around the outside of the ship, The external view camera kind of catches on the exterior parts of the ship and pushes you back on an inside view because it thinks the camera's view is blocked. It's annoying. But I mean, yeah, it's not massively slow to handle. It's obviously not super quick because it is quite big, but it handles okay. No manual weapons except for those 4 rocket launchers on the front. So you'll have to rely on the automated guns to do their job when you come in contact with an enemy. But it does fly quite well. It actually handles nicely. Acceleration's not too bad. Deceleration is not the worst I've ever seen, certainly. And we're only on 50% of the power most of the time. Only spikes up when you try to steer. But yeah, so it's a pretty well-rounded, good ship. If you want to try it out for yourself, and the last ship I did, which I didn't do the weapons or a fly around in, and I really wish I had. If you want to try it out yourself, then the link is in the description. The guy who made it, or girl who made it, or people who made it, the created by is The Beauty of War SXH even. Because, you know, you never know with genders. And I don't want to be offending anyone. It's a good ship. It's good fun. It's a good fly. I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. The automated weapons don't seem to be coming online for some reason. I guess they've not been set up. Or maybe you need to be in battle mode. Come on, weapons, come online. That is my antenna right there. Which is not good. Just turn around and see if we can kill that thing quickly. Come on. It is a bit lumbersome to turn this thing. Gonna get him. Gonna get him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now we just need full speed. And we can do this thing. It's actually getting away from us. I think because I'm still in reverse momentum. Yep, I was. Right, now we're going forwards. We're going to get that thing. If it's the last thing we do, we're going to kill it. Probably will be the last thing we do. But we'll get there. Come on. This is a big ship. I'm going to get you, boy. I'm going to get you. You can't outrun me. Oh, I just missed it. Ah. Oh. Alright, damn him. Well, anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this crazy ship and my crazy review. As I said before, I'm going to start finishing up my own builds and get some of those on here. But I do enjoy doing these little previews, having a look at what the community is putting together. The Space Engineers community is a really good one. Some of the stuff that they build, the modders, the shipbuilders, just the things that I see created are incredible. So I just thought I'd show you some of the stuff I've seen lately. And I'll keep showing you. Every time I see something really amazing, I'll make a video on it. And I will get on to doing my own stuff on Space Engineers as well, because I've been wanting to for ages. I absolutely love this game. If you haven't tried it, it's brilliant. Go get it, seriously. Normal links in the description. And I think that's it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you all on the next one. Take care and bye-bye.